Welcome back, welcome back. Today, what we're gonna do is have a little debate. Well, it's not really a debate, it's me stating my opinion. And you get to debate it. Cause, I've been hearing this since my whole life. I've argued with people about this. And, I like to bring it up now. Because I came across this video. And that's what I do. I gain knowledge, I remember certain things, and then I see bullshit. And I talk to people about it and be like, yo, do you feel this way? And, usually people say yes. And then I start putting all these facts out that I know and that they don't know. And then they go, well, maybe I need to think about this and change my opinion. So, here's the question. It's a hard one. Who do you think most black famous rappers and black people would say is the greatest rapper of all time? Usually they name a lot of different people, top 5 dead or alive, whatever, right? And then all of a sudden, somebody came out and then they did their numbers, they did their thing, and then they got considered the greatest rapper of all time. And unless you say his name, no one ever fucking brings his ass up. I've done this to people. I'll be like, yo, who do you think's the greatest rapper of all time? And they never name this nigga. And then I'd be like, what about this guy? And it'd be like, oh, yeah, he's definitely number one. He's definitely number one. Now, who I'm talking about is Eminem. I've heard this guy's the greatest fucking rapper of all time since he came out. Do I believe Eminem is one of the greatest rappers? Yes. There's a lot of rappers. There's a lot of rappers that made it. But being the best of all of them, nah, he's not. Not to me. Because I judge rappers besides who I see the most and who has this. Why? Because I learned as a kid, if I want you to believe someone's good, all I gotta do is show you them all the time. And then what will you compare them to? All I gotta do is buy their album and they'll go triple 100 times platinum. And I own the fucking label and I'm already billions of dollars up. So I'll just make this nigga the greatest rapper of all times during the numbers. When it goes to numbers, you people have to realize you can't judge a rapper by its numbers. The fucking labels got caught buying niggas' albums to make them go platinum. Get it? Now I'm not trying to be racist at all. But this is going to get thrown in there. You know why? Because it's going to make sense when I explain it. A white boy's going to come in an all-black thing. And they're going to choose him as the best and not be biased. White people don't let black people in an all-white thing and then say he's the best. It's been proven mad times. Muhammad Ali had to get fucking drafted to war to stop his reign of terror upon them. And they made him quit for mad long so he would lose his skills. The nigga came back and beat niggas up anyway and got the greatest of all time record. You see, it's not a race thing. It's not about hating on niggas. If you build something, you're not gonna want if you build something for your people, you're not gonna, no matter what you say, you're not gonna want to put somebody else on top unless they're really, really that immaculately good. You know what I mean? Because they're going up against your people in the thing you created from your soul. So someone else can best you at what comes out of your fucking soul, first of all. That's like saying somebody could be better than you. Get it? Now that may be a little over the top, but I'm gonna prove my point. Now, when I judge rappers, especially greatest of all time, one thing has to happen definitely. After your reign, and you have your 5-year, 10-year reign, everybody goes away. It's the next generation's turn. To be the greatest of all time, your music still has to be played. When's the last time you heard an M song being played and you didn't put it on? Being the greatest means other people are playing it. I never hear his music any fucking where I go. I've lived around all white people. And they don't play his shit. Do you get it? They're not bumping his shit. They're bumping boo. Drake and all this other shit. They're not playing his shit at all. This whole new generation is not playing his shit. I put a Pac song on. These little niggas don't even know it. And they'll be like, yo, that shit was tough. Like, who the fuck was that? That nigga was real. They know who Biggie is. Biggie's songs still get played. Get it? Get it? Now, it's either because people are biased and they don't play them, but we're talking about regular people. You know, when you drive down the street and you hear people music, when the fuck's the last time you heard an M record? When's the last time you heard somebody else? That's trash. You hear them, don't you? So how the fuck are you the greatest but nobody's playing your shit? Now let's listen to a bunch of fucking lying-ass black guys that got paid to fucking say this nigga is the best rapper of all time because he can rap really good. Now, that's what I'll give M. He is damn near one of the greatest lyricists. When it comes to image, he didn't really have one. When it comes to relatability, I can't relate to driving a car in a parking lot, whipping donuts, swinging a fucking cat around in my head. I was in the hood, dog. We were flicking roaches off cereal, dog. We wasn't doing white boy shit. He's a white boy that raps about being a white boy. He's not a white boy that raps about being in the hood black. He's a white boy that raps about being in the white boy life. So how the fuck can I relate to this nigga? I can relate to his rapping ability, his aggression, but when he raps, I want to kill my girlfriend. I'm gonna kill my girl, my baby. I'm gonna kill baby. We don't relate to that, dog. We don't relate to that. Only fucking rock and roll, you don't just like rap. Like my older brother loved the M, but he liked a lot of rock and roll and different shit, but he's mainly a hardcore gangster rapper. But I used to argue with this nigga like, yo, dog, he's not the best, my nigga. They paid for him to always be on TV. All the rappers that don't rap against him and that could chew his ass up, they're in the fucking industry and they're told not to say nothing, nigga. Because every time people say the dumb shit they're about to start saying, like, nobody wanted it with M. Nobody ever wants it with M. Nobody would ever fucking even blah, blah, blah. When 50 was beefing with Jadakiss said it in the fucking song, dog. We'll come at anybody and everybody, nigga. And what did he say? He said, your boss respects my bars, nigga. Did fucking M utter a word? Did he utter a word? But when all those bitch ass niggas that couldn't rap, he sure did throw bars in, right? Right? But when Big Dog fucking Jada had something to say against the nigga, he signed that nigga. He was taking money out his mouth. You supposed to ride with your soldiers for that shit. What did M do? Sit the fuck down and shut up. Cause Jada would have dug that ass out. Oh, you don't believe me? I watched the interview where Eminem even says one of the only people I would never want to battle is Jadakiss because he'll fuck niggas up.
Black people, the people who are the originators of this shit, we don't fucking listen to Eminem.
I know a lot of black people that consider Eminem the GOAT. Who? A lot of people. Who? A lot of people my age. Black people, teenagers, young adults at the time. Being honest.
I think if you did a real survey, bro.
So you did a real survey?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, we ask our friends and shit. Stupid fuck.
Don't be sarcastic.
We need
Black people talk about shit like this all the time.
Eminem was the king of hip hop. Lyrically, the execution, his knowledge of the craft, his respect for the craft, that he pays homage a lot.
He definitely does.
And I think that he's still spitting that hard shit.
No, he's not.
At the time Eminem came out, more than ever, was more
Name your favorite Eminem song right now. Then name the hardest line from that song, and if you can't, that lets you know.
Biased and more racial than ever.
Right.
There's no way hip hop would have gave it up to a white boy unless he was fucking phenomenal. And when he came out, he was so nasty.
Yeah.
Niggas, that's what she's saying. Niggas did not want. It was a lot of niggas.
Right.
I didn't give him the smoke when he came out.
Right.
Nobody wanted.
And we heard from Dre how hard it was to get people to accept.
Now you heard Fat Joe, right? When M came out, everybody was afraid. Everybody thought they were gangster, and nobody said nothing to him. You know how many rappers fucking subliminally threw shots at that nigga? A whole lot of niggas. I could, if I ever find it, I'll show it one day on a small skit. DMX rap dissed his ass. I'm an ex-fan. I remember this because I know it, and I'm a rapper, so I decode bars. Eminem said some shit in one of his raps. Oh, he said, what he said? He said, DMX dissed Biggie, he dissed Pac, and he dissed M. What'd he say to Biggie? He said, in the dark, you ain't nothing but a little nigga. And DMX confirmed this out of his own mouth that, yeah, I wrote songs dissing Biggie, but nobody will ever know because I took his name out and I worded it a certain way and I didn't really go into it. I was getting ready to come out and he was the top. So if you get in the game, nigga, you might gotta go at the top nigga, so you gotta load up. And then there's one line that DMX said. He said some shit about being crazy. And he said, alright, Slim. At that time, that's when M was out and he called himself Slim Shady. It could be a reach. But let's go into this guy right here that literally challenged this motherfucker so many times it's ridiculous and he never responded. Now, you heard what that other guy said, right? Oh, his flow. And nobody can rap like him. That's what makes him so special. And nobody will diss him. Well, I'm going to play somebody that took his entire song, flipped his entire style, and dissed him the entire fucking way. But this never got radio play. But he battled fucking that white boy. He battled that white boy that is trash and he was a newcomer at rap. A legend battles a fucking rookie, but you won't battle this legend, will you? I wonder why. I think it's what he says. I think he's awake. Yeah. You niggas been sleeping. He's been getting dissed for years.
I'm beginning to feel like a black god. God Cypher Divine is what it stands for. Now who think that bars are equal to Mac Charles? I think you're way overrated, your shit ain't that hard. But for me to run up with them shooters and be a bad scene, I'm from the back blocks where they clap rock, cause I'm the king of New York and they pat block and got a Mac cocked and no slang.
Who you talking to?
Get a bigger coffin. Ever since Dave Dinkins was still in office, where everybody hating, killing office. Fuck that. Mama should have had a quick abortion, but as soon as he start reaching, more shells critical. Pillar forfeit. Ziggity, ziplock. You don't really want to sniff into a gust pap. It's a tragedy. That's facts with strap in the back and a Cadillac, black, click, clack, clack, clack.
Who's he talking to?
Critical rap attacks. What? While I'm mastering that, it's really fatal. I rock your motherfucking cradle and take a nap. You watch your maggots and you have to relax. But in real life, it was high chronic. I was puffing bag after bag. That's a fact. How could he not go? All I do is shoot Teflons. 40 caliber gas rappers are bragging enough. I'm serious, but he's actually trash. Crafting me, I crack these crabs. Full of rap for your majesty. I create so rapidly fast. I'm beginning to feel like a black god. God Cypher Divine is what is.
It seems like somebody activated their rap god powers too. Why is it when M calls himself a rap god, nobody has a fucking problem with it? But if a black man says, I'm a fucking god too, I'm rap god, nigga, and you a false ass Jesus, because Jesus was a black man.
No. We ain't gotta hear it from Dre. We know the truth, nigga. We are hip hop.
Right.
You see that fucking picture back there, the XL with Slick Red, with Cool Herc, with Fat Joe, Rakim, nigga. We are hip hop. We know hip hop. They would have never gave that nigga that lane right there, Eminem. He was phenomenal.
In my mind, he's the greatest rapper that ever lived.
Yeah.
And that's arguably whatever you want. We can debate on this all day.
That's for
Yes.
sure.
Okay? I'm saying M is the greatest rapper of all times in my mind.
That's what I said.
Ain't nothing wrong with
The
that.
greatest rapper infinity all time is Eminem. But Eminem and Jay go hand in hand, man. It's just, you know, you can't say Jay without saying Eminem because they're both collectively great artists. They've sold, they got it all. They got it all, man.
Give me Jay. This in any order too. Give me M. Give me Pac. Give me Big. Yeah, and give me Snoop. These.
Now, there's nothing wrong with any of their opinions or whatever. Like I said, all this shit could be bullshit. This is my opinion. You fucking people really think Eminem could beat Pac in his prime? With all his wizardry of words. Don't y'all understand I'm teaching y'all and already taught y'all spelling his words. All of these motherfuckers keep saying he's the best, he's the best, he's a fucking magician. He's the best with the words. Why do you think he raps about all crazy scenarios that are not true? Why doesn't he rap about his fucking life being a cornball ass nigga? How come he had to switch up and go into this Vegeta character of him fucking being tough and all this other shit, but he's not really that in real life? Not saying he ain't have to handle his business or the way he grew up. What I'm saying is, go listen to his very first album and what he rapped about, Infinite, and then ask yourself, how do you go from rapping about this and wanting to be like Nas and having a Nas flow, and then you get discovered and you're this crazy white boy that raps about crazy white boy shit and Satan and all of this crazy shit. But before you didn't. Because his entire thing was a fucking gimmick. Get it? It was fake. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? And then what do you have? A bunch of clones. What the fuck do you think he was? He was a fucking clones. He even went so far to steal Pac's line and make it a song. Put it in his song. There's a million motherfuckers that dress like me, act like me. That's in an old Pac song. Pac said that shit in one of his songs. There's a million motherfuckers just like me. But y'all don't remember that line. And he even says, I was a Tupac fan and blah, blah, blah. He's stealing niggas' lyrics, rewriting shit, and then saying it a different way. And everybody's saying his lyrics is the best.
Is what it stands for. Now who think they bars are equal to mad stars? I'm so underrated, I am the black god. Come on, everybody wanna be in the precinct, they snitching. It's sad to see the way rats are. Come move with the movement, drop cues and remove the confusion. Everybody wanna use an illusion. Spit a verse from the bad boy, did nothing but use and abuse him. MCs be faking, it's proven, I'm bruising, cause I'm shooting, jump in the vehicle and Boston now.
I think he just said niggas are stealing Biggie's swag and stealing Biggie's lines. I think that's what he just said.
Blueprint, me, I'm a product of Malcolm. Ex-Willie Lynch, no, not him. W.E.B. the boy, free OJ, rest in peace to Johnny Cochran. We ride it enough today, show up, show enough, redefine the definition of the words be free. These suckers telling us to fucking lock in.
You see why they didn't play this song? It's a diss song proving that M's style can be duplicated very fucking easily by this man. And he could rap about real shit. Real problems in the world. Rap about real people that did things. Not, I killed my girlfriend, I killed my girlfriend. Like, he has a lot of different good songs. I'm not going to act like he only had bad songs. But, yo, his entire rap character is about being a psychopath. Who the fuck do you want your children to listen to?
Trained. You maggots all the same. Till I cock and pop the thing. Straight aiming, ain't hitting you off a mistake. AK, little boy, more boy than Cameron and Santana when they made oh boy. Put a stamp on it when a dope fiend died from it. Everybody say he got the best of the boy. Shoot like an AK, that boy don't play remix. AJ, little boy, don't get it fucked up back in the bag. From the cradle to the grave, little boy. You playing, little boy? Pray, little boy. I'm from Brooklyn, around the way, little boy. I'ma murk you, turn around and laugh, never ask nobody to grip in your place, little boy. Facing me, boy, your rap style is replaceable. I always win the race, little boy. I'ma give it to feel like a black god. God Cypher Divine is what it stands for. Now who think they bars are equal to mad stars? The way I'm riding on this track, call me Jaguar. Man, when the reels involve, your mans get gripped.
This 9 years ago. So, what the fuck is these niggas talking about? Nobody ever wondered where nobody.
On and clapped on. See, you don't smoke what I be smoking. No, homie, it's highly potent. Leave your whole body broken. Your casket is finally closing. And I do not be joking. When I toss the lead straight out the pencil with these rhymes I wrote them. You gon' need ibuprofen. I was designed to school you. These rappers be trying to fool you. I'm controlling this. Pinch yourself in the head and cry with boo-hoos. It's P. I'd rather die than salute you. My knowledge is crucial. If I don't capitalize, how is it suitable for all of these bloodsucking guys? So I wanna make sure somewhere in the written rap, my lyrics will school you with punch rhymes. To beat these beats like Nick Cannon and drum lines. Everybody talking about NY when they dissed our city, you was tongue-tied. Rappers are phony, mad at me cause I run mine. I don't care where you from, I'm from the style. Still king of the underground, so I still rap like I'm on my Pimp C and Bun grind. From sunrise to sunrise, fuck sometimes. Me, Ortiz, and a couple of other guys was the only ones who spoke from the mind. Angel, you hit that tough guy in the head. Oh, I'm back in the ratchet, empty, run and die. Shot him like the movie Life when he ran across that gun line. Put it all in a rhyme, they don't understand a lesson. I'm bombing and don't blind. Pat from around the way, he say, she say. I don't got the same buzz, but I'm more than sick with the oral. Your sister's formal. Fucking with that boy, but his album bore you. And I don't know what the fuck. You run forward, the shot's just gonna touch you when you fucking torso safe. Be called you, fuck being called you. And I just bought a new AK from.
Like, get out of here. Stop playing.
Oh, yeah.
Fire.
Yep.
It's a
Stop
fire
playing.
five.
Yeah,
That is.
Fire lineup.
These are the cats that inspire me, like, the most
Mm-hmm.
in doing music, for sure. And if you break down how I approach lyrics, you can hear the influence in each and every one of these things.
Yup. He even influenced
There's
me.
not one nigga in the industry I feel like
M influenced me to
like,
write.
if it was
The
ever
nigga
like
was a
thing
good
like that,
lyricist.
and it was ever like a lyric for lyrics, or we going record for record, or we going this record.
Ain't nobody give a fuck.
You know, there's like a million pockets in the world I feel like there's not one pocket in the world that I really can't touch if I put my mind to it. But I've heard some crazy shit from M.
Oh, as a rapper, you're supposed to look at every rapper as food. And if you don't, you're pussy. Because someone's gonna look at you as food and they're gonna come to get your food. The dogs gotta eat.
I've heard some sort of pockets from him.
You can be someone, like Eminem, and just have amazing cadence, and like it's like almost like this syncopation, and like I said back with this act, cause zigzag, and this back, and this act, and this Z, and you almost become this percussion, inside the music.
Oh my God. I sit back with this pack, it's this ass in this bag, and this weed, it gives me needed to be the most meanest MC.
Wanna see something dope? I just hate, I just wait, I just sit, I just roll, I just fold, I just smoke, I just can't let it go. The shit that I go through, you act like I owe you, and Jack gonna show you the gats and the bats and the catch you don't like. Catch you my fight, Mike, yeah. That hating and waiting, I sit and I roll and I fold and I smoke and I can't let it go. That shit that I go through, you act like I owe you, and Jack gonna show you the gats and the bats and the catch you don't like. Catch you my fight, Mike, it'll like even as fuck me in the park, do what it takes. Yeah, I wrote that like M. And then I said, he's trash compared to me. I'm gonna speed this up and fucking destroy that shit. I'm gonna take that fucking style of writing, I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna fucking abuse this shit. What did everybody else do? Oh yeah, what this nigga just said. Stole styles and rode dick.
Inside the music.
Fuck out of here.
I sit back with this pack, it's this ass in this bag.
I just hate and I wait and I sit and I roll and I fold and I smoke and I can't let it go. Shit that I go through, you act like I...
Just blurt, this berserk, and this dark, it works, and it helps, and itself.
That's easy as fucking hell to do!
I've heard pieces of that in your freestyling before.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Like, did this just blow your mind at the time?
Okay, so this is the,
At the time, it was really great. It was new flow. But, bro, I was like fucking an early shitty ass rap. I could barely rap, and I fucking wrote. That's one of my first fucking raps!
This is the wordsmith. Eminem is the wordsmith. He's the guy who takes consonant clusters and compound syllable structure, and he bends words. He's the word bender.
Love extreme lyrics.
That he is. He definitely, that's what he's the best at. He's the best at bending words and making words rhyme with words. Does that make you the best rapper? No. No, the fuck it doesn't. It just makes you the best lyricist. Being the best rapper means majority of people like your story, majority of people feel connected to your story, and majority of people that say you're the greatest, they're gonna play your shit. All these fucking men that say he's the greatest, do you ever hear these niggas playing their songs? To the people that say Eminem is my favorite, he's the greatest, when's the last time you played his fucking songs? But he's the greatest. I still play all my fucking niggas songs that I love that I think's the greatest.